we rolling?
We are live November 4th, Nomad Outdoors TV. Heading out to our stands, counting all of the hunters that are out here. And it's a good thing that we were not running the camera because, yeah, we went a little bit of a rant and rave.
This road alone.
Yeah, this road's
like the
bad.
bumping. Should tell you how much traffic there is.
Never seen so many bow hunters in my life. But are they really bow hunters? That's the truest question. And I'm gonna bet that at least probably 2/3.
That's the number I was going to go with.
Yep, 2/3 of the cars that we're seeing out here are probably hunting with crossbows. So you gun hunters, yeah, by the time the season gets here, all the crossbow guys have figured it out, and they're hunting the rut and they're getting the deer. So by the time gun season comes here, all the deer have gone nocturnal and all the big bucks have been shot. So sorry for your loss.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your, you know, you like to do that say something down below thing. Here, say something down below. Yeah. How about this? How about the state of Michigan just says you can buy X number of tags, so many for does, so many for bucks, between October 1st and December 31st. You can kill them any way you please, but you have to tag them. But that's it. You want to use crossbow, you want to use gun, because what difference does it make?
Yeah.
Why do we have gun season November 15th to 30th when I'm not saying a crossbow is going to shoot 300 yards, but how many people in Michigan are shooting 300 yards? How many people in Michigan are shooting 100 yards? I mean, maybe if you're shooting open farm fields, but you're not in the woods in northern Michigan shooting 100 yards. That's not happening. Down south they are. You know, where it's all agriculture, and the DNR is heavy on shooting does right now. So how about this? One, you got to shoot a doe before you can shoot a buck. Not everywhere, because the UP's hit kind of hard than the lower. We're just bitching about the lower. But that's it. You got to shoot a doe before you can shoot a buck. And then...
yeah, season starts October 1st.
Next October 1st, come on out, start killing.
First come, first serve. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah. Get X number of tags you can buy a year, and what difference does it make if somebody's shooting a rifle right now or not? You know, I'm not saying a crossbow can shoot as far as a rifle, but they can easily shoot double that of a crossbow, or double that of a my bow. I won't shoot anything over 30. That's not happening. I will not shoot beyond 30 yards. And you can shoot with crossbows 60, 70 yards. It shouldn't be a problem at all.
Yep. And they're all, you buy them all set up. You buy them, they're sighted in. All you do is go out there, load it up, pull the trigger. Anyways, that's enough.
With your electric crank,
yeah,
you would have to pull it back yourself.
Push the button, pulls it back. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I don't think that certain people, kids, people with physical disabilities, coots, sure. But
well, we're gonna go pull a ticket and stand in line for placement.
Remind me that's there
in the woods here. Just wait with everybody else.
Yeah. Now serving number. Oh, I hope I get a big fat doe and not a new one. You get whatever comes along. You get to look at where deer are supposed to be. You get to look at license plates.
All right, I can't hold this camera still in this shit.
I wouldn't think so.
So once again, we're dancing around people. You know, we got out here early in the season, scouted the area, set things up, and then, sure, we show up, which doesn't make any sense. It's not even gun season, and there's deer camps already set up down the road. Yesterday, I had a guy hunting to the south of me, 50 yards. Now that same guy is to the north of me, 50 yards. Which leads me to believe that he's probably using a crossbow. frustrating. You know, I watch the YouTube videos and I see you guys out there that have all the luck on state land. Oh, I got the world's best spot. I shoot this monster bug, public land. I don't know how you do it. Every place that I pick is loaded up with people. So frustrating. So right now I'm not in a position to really be running video right now, so you just get my little bitching session, and I guess we'll talk when we get back to the truck. I'd like to know where this other guy is. I mean, I'm in a tree stand, so I'm fine. But, it is what it is. So it's like, 6:40, about 5 minutes ago. I heard a lot of rustling in the leaves, but I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Then it finally sounded like it was in front of me. I see a doe hauling ass through the woods, probably about, I don't know, 50 yards in front of me. And as soon as she came flying by, right behind her was a buck chasing her, at least a 4-point. I couldn't tell much difference than that because they move so fast. I hit the grunt call. He stopped. But, you know, he's gonna go chasing that doe and not listening to some buck grunt. So I hit a couple of bleats, a couple more grunts, and I don't hear nothing now. Sounds like they buggered off. Only got about 10 minutes left till legal hunt time. I better get my head on a swivel here and be ready to shoot just in case something comes by.
On where the fence line is at the road, where it dead ends on the private property, and they're trespassing and hunting private property. I don't think he's hunting what we call Ho Chi Minh's property, but he's trespassing and hunting somebody's property. He's in a Jeep. And then he's there, and then I don't even think he knew about those guys. And then when I dropped you off, I don't think I went 100 yards further down the road, and there was a silver, I think Silverado, parked on the left here.
With a cap or no?
No, just a silver pickup. And then I did see another truck tooling along about, I don't know, 6:30 coming down the road. Plus these two guys. These two guys are probably going to the camp, maybe. So I don't know what's going on. He said there's a ton of people. He goes, there's way more people. He goes, people started coming out here about 3 years ago. He goes, I know you were here last year. He goes, but it starts picking up. He says, normally this. He goes, I've been out here for 3 weeks and I haven't seen anybody. He's been hunting out here the last 3 weeks. He didn't say weekends. He just said 3 weeks. And he hasn't seen anybody else around here. And now it's the weekend and it's like a Walmart parking lot.
Tally-ho.
So there you go.
Huzzah.
Where do you want to get a pizza from?
We're going to order a pizza.
Order a pizza.
We have our faces blacked out for security reasons. Nomad Outdoors, Secret Service, Spy Network. Lots of hunters.
You want me to get me say that I should stay home and drink beer and bump helmets? Stay in the camper.
It is, I mean, it's a deer, no matter where we go, there's a deer camp. And I don't know how we do it, because it's not like we intentionally do it. It's not like we look, oh, it looks like there's deer camp here, we should hunt here. No, we don't do that. We go out, we find a spot, we scout it out, we set it up, and then all of a sudden a deer camp moves in. Now, has that deer camp been there for years? I don't know.
It wasn't there last year. So, all of that wasn't there last year. That's not where, I don't think that's not where they were. I thought they were further up. Because I know. Okay, so I know one of the camps was further off. I'd have to look on my map because I know I marked them.
Yeah, maybe they just moved down the road. And they're like, oh, let's not hunt here. Let's go down the road. I don't know. But there's, you know, one, and I don't know how many guys I got in that camp. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pickup trucks in the one spot, and then there's 2 pickup trucks in the other spot, and then there's that SUV that was ahead of us. Anyways, that all being said, about 20 to 7, I hear rustling in the leaves, and it's pretty loud. And I thought, man, that sounds like you know, maybe a squirrel. And I thought it was behind me, so I'm trying to look around. You know, I can't see anything behind me, but I can hear it. And I'm like, all right, well, something's moving around. Let me see if I can sneak my bow into my hand off my bow hanger. Got my bow in my hand, and I'm kind of sitting there, and I hear it, and it's getting a little bit louder. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, it's coming from in front of me. And then I catch movement in the woods, like a dart, like somebody on a side-by-side, wrapping it up. And I'm like, wow, that looked like a doe. I didn't see any antlers, and it looked like it was hauling butt. And then, I could hear something behind it, and that's when I saw that buck chasing right after that doe. And his head was not up, wasn't stopping, and he was chasing her all the way. Well, he got behind me, and I could see where he got behind me, and I hit the grunt call and stopped him dead in his tracks.
Oh.
Couldn't see him. I could see that the movement stopped. And then it just stopped for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I heard the rustling of the leaves, and it diminished off into the distance. Hit a couple of grunts, hit a couple of bleats, nothing, no sound coming back, no nothing. Then not long after that, I was sitting up there thinking, shot a little video, and that's when you text that you were headed down. And I was heading down myself, and I went out to the road, and I'm like, I'm not gonna stand in the road, because then they're really gonna know where I'm hunting. So I went and found a little hideaway and watched the freeway gates open up. And it was one pickup truck, and another pickup truck, and another pickup truck, and an SUV. And I'm like, this, I don't get it, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, why aren't they here? Why aren't they hunting here? Like, what's wrong with this? Hunt here. It's like Jer Bear said. It's you know what you do is you would be like,
somebody else is sitting there. I should go there.
No, you should do like Jeremy's did. Like, well, I don't want to give away trade secrets, but drop me off on the road. I'm gonna walk off the road 100 yards in, and that's where I'm gonna hunt. And I'm not going a half mile back, 3 miles back, 8 miles back into the woods. Because you know what we're gonna find out if we did that? We find more people, because they come in from different ways.
No, right. Like the guy tonight. He comes in normally. He doesn't come out the way he came out tonight. Normally he parks on the other side. And you know what he's seen? Nothing. Wow. Well, that's what he told me. Maybe he's like, well, shot an 8 point and a 12 point. I wouldn't exactly be telling that to people. Because he knows I know generally where he's at.
Good night.